Dude, no. Can you grab that cat? My name is Alexis Howard and I am the live-in animal caretaker for Save a Fox Rescue. Fur farms are legal in the United States. In the springtime, we're taking in injured or ill or rejected kits from fur farms. They're no longer considered peltable, so they're not a sellable product, and we get to take those animals in and raise them as pets instead. Year-round, we're taking in pet surrenders. They're kind of our priority. Those are more so like emergency situations when someone already has a fox that needs help. So Michaela is the founder of our organization. Save a Fox Rescue was inspired by Michaela's love for red foxes that she discovered when she was rehabbing wild animals. I guess it all started because she was passionate about foxes and posting on social media, and because people saw her taking such good care of her foxes, when they got put in a situation where they weren't able to keep a fox or they found an injured fox or they wanted to rescue a fox, they come to her even though she hadn't put it out there saying, "I'd like to rescue foxes." So Michaela's Instagram is the more formal social media account for Save a Fox because that's where all the sponsors were found. And she has a more structured schedule of who gets posted on what day and making sure all of the sponsors get updates on their specific animal. Social media, Instagram fuels us entirely. A lot of the videos of the foxes talking or just being themselves is what goes AWOL. We get over 1 million hits on most of our videos, and that reaches all over the world. I get so many messages online that I have to use Google Translate to interact with them, or at least try. The exotic animal community is very chaotic. In my opinion, it's really dramatic, just like any fan base is. Everyone thinks they do everything right or that they're the best. Me and Michaela try to stay out of the drama as much as we can and just interact with people that support us. Harassment on the social media pages basically looks like trolls. People come onto the social media pages, "The only good fox is a dead fox" type of comments, and I just don't have time for it. Yeah, I like to block people. Like, I've never tried to feed into anything that seems like someone's going to be vindictive towards me. There's just no point. Like, my job here is to take care of the residents that I take care of. I don't really care what anyone else thinks of it. I think people have misconceptions about foxes and all wild animals, really. A lot of the flack that we get online from people who don't support us is people who view foxes as vermin, when really we've moved into their ecosystems and they're trying to survive just the way that we are. Foxes bond basically to one other fox. In the wild, they have a mate for life. So they bond to people really well. If it's just one person, they get to spend a lot of time with that one person. That bond can be very strong. I think that's the coolest part of what we do, is that the foxes really get to pick their adopters. It's like they bond almost immediately. Either they do or they don't. If you want to adopt an adult fox from Save a Fox, you have to come to Minnesota, you have to visit the sanctuary and meet everybody. And the one who charmed you in photos might not be the one who's charmed by you when you get here. I enjoy being on the property with animals that are still very instinctive. They're not domesticated, they don't want to please me. I get to form a bond with them that happens entirely on their terms. Like, they didn't choose to be captive, of course. People don't know that the fur trade is still happening. So I think the more we expose people to that harsh reality, the more support we're going to find. Save a Fox relies on Instagram for most of our monetary donations. Every animal finds a sponsor through Instagram. We get to post their stories, people fall in love with them, and then they want to contribute financially. Save a Fox could not survive without social media. Every fox gets a weekly post at least through Michaela's Instagram, because that's how we plot a storyline for our audience. It's like, we take in the fox, they're broken, they're scared, they've just experienced some kind of trauma, and then we get to document how they recover. And that's where we get our support. People want to support that experience. Save a Fox is a nonprofit organization, so the more support we have monetarily, the better. The more we can do for the foxes, even for the foxes we already have, like providing them enrichment and making sure that they have the most fulfilled life possible, is all done through donations. So if you'd like to donate, you can visit our social media pages, which is McDoolittle's Animals on Instagram and Save a Fox Rescue on Facebook.